What a banger of a concert. So on the 21st of March, I went and saw Tash Sultana at the Rip Stage. It was at her Brisbane show. She had Ocean Alley opening for her, and oh my goodness, let me tell you, this was just a perfect mix of beachy, reggae, alternative, psychedelic rock sounds, and the vibe just felt like almost like a festival. The venue, because it was River Stage, it was, you know, the kind of amphitheatre set out with just the hill. There were people sitting down on picnic rugs, and then there were people down in the mosh. But the mosh wasn't super hectic. Everyone just wanted room to dance. They were all just doing the whole like kind of dance. It seriously just felt like a festival at that venue. And just those kind of sounds. It was just such a nice night. So yeah, we arrived 10 minutes before Ocean Alley started because we figured it's not one of those concerts where everyone lines up and tries to get to the front, because it's just that chill kind of music, and we weren't worried about being front row. We knew we could just stand on the hill, so we stood at River Stage. There's the cement, and then the grass starts going up on a hill. There were some people like mosh together on the cement, and we kind of stood just on the very starting of the grass where the hill just started, so we got a little bit of leveling, but we were still close, but I could actually see, which is why I like River Stage, because I'm so short. But I thought having Ocean Alley open for Tash was just perfect sound to go along with her. But it was a good start to like get everyone into it. I've always liked Ocean Alley and Tash. It's just that kind of music. I love it. I had seen Ocean Alley play at Sandstone Point probably 2 years ago. We were the only ones dancing for them and everything. And then I saw them at Splendor last year. And Tash I saw at Splendor 2 years ago. So there's been a gap since I've seen them, and Tash has a whole new album since I saw her. So it wasn't boring at all. Like, I still was so mesmerised by their music and just loved it so much. Because this tour was the Flow State tour for her Flow State album, it was still definitely a Tash sound, but her earlier music was more guitar based, whereas I feel like the Flow State had more of a synthesized sound. And same with Ocean Alley. I feel like in their newest album, they both kind of went in the same direction with their music, so they really complemented each other well. I actually heard a lot of people at the concert beforehand saying, I'm only going for Ocean Alley. One of the girls I was with, Ocean Alley is her favourite band, and she was saying, keen for Ocean Alley, haven't seen Tash, I'm sure she'll be amazing, but she was most excited for Ocean Alley. But by the end of the concert, even though Ocean Alley is her favourite band, she was saying she was just blown away by Tash.
Mesmerising. I was in a different headspace. I was like, they had me hallucinating.
Another planet for a bit there, right?
Yeah. She kept saying to me, she was like, I feel like I'm on a different planet, I'm in a different dimension. This music just mesmerises you. It was a 2-hour set, and there was not one point where we were bored. Even if her songs went for like 10 minutes, because she'd go along with all the looping and adding in more instruments. After every song, we were just looking at each other going, how is she so talented? And just being able to play every single instrument on earth, I just could not believe it. She was pulling out a trumpet, she was pulling out obviously guitar, drums, she was adding in the keys, the synthesizer, she came out with a mandolin. Oh, that brought a completely different sound to her show. She had chimes. Oh, of course, my favourite part, the pipes. She would just pull out the pipes, she'd start playing away, and the next minute she's just beatboxing through the pipes, and it's just like, okay, I shouldn't imitate that, because she was amazing and that was horrible. Everyone was just like, wow, how is she doing this all by herself, a one-person show? She's bringing in all these new different genres of music. She's not just like a reggae and alternative kind of sound. Like, she would even bring in beats. Like, this could even be like electronic music. Everyone was just so amazed. The way that Tash had set up her stage was almost like a studio. She had a carpet out, she had decorations around the stage. She didn't even have shoes on, she was like barefoot, she was just there dancing as if she was just dancing in her own studio. She was just in the zone. She didn't talk to the audience that much. A lot of artists would stop in between each song and talk to the crowd, but she didn't necessarily interact with the crowd like that. I guess she just interacted through her music. We just all were in the same zone and state that she was in, and she was like putting it into our brain through her songs. There were times where she'd talk to us, she'd tell us a story about her song, but just compared to other artists, I felt like she didn't talk to us as much, but that honestly wasn't a problem, and there was no need for her to talk more because I feel like that would have taken away from the performance. The effects on the back screen, they were just constantly moving and changing in each song, and they would kind of fit the theme of the song. At one point, the background was just leaves blowing, and it's like, whoa, I honestly just feel like I'm in a forest right now. With her music and that visual, it just instantly brought you there. Like, we truly just were enjoying her music with her. It just felt like we were all there as a community. It was such good vibes. Like, there would be strangers standing next to me and we'd just start singing the words together or start dancing. It was just a great show overall, just amazing. My highlights were when Ocean Alley played an older song of theirs, Yellow Mellow. I love that song, so I was really happy when they played an older song, not just their new album. And also, the crowd was extremely happy when they played their Baby Come Back cover, like a version that they did on Triple J. As soon as they started playing, the crowd was just like... For Tash, biggest highlight was definitely the beatboxing with the pipes, because that was just unreal. And also, of course, Jungle, because it's a classic. Such a good song. It was such a good night. She's different to other artists. There's artists who you'll go to a concert and, you know, it'll sound exactly the same. They'll just play it and it's almost like robots. Tash really changes it up. It's still the song, like, you know it's the song, but she'll just add something new in. Kind of like an element of surprise throughout the whole performance. No words can describe it. Such a great show. I really recommend, if anyone has not seen her live, she is one of the best live performances I've ever seen. So yes, overall, great show, amazing, would 100% go see her again. Thanks for listening to my review about Tash Sultana and Ocean Alley.